Today I want to talk about Xinjiang. I've been to Xinjiang several times myself and talked to people from different ethnicities. Xinjiang is such a beautiful place with very diverse cultures and very diverse people. Because besides Uyghurs and Han, people from 47 ethnicities live in that region. I would like to share with you the journey from an Australian British who had traveled to Xinjiang more than me. He bicycled his way not just across Xinjiang but also across China. And his experience and observations as tourists in Xinjiang might be very different from the not-so-pleasant stories that you've heard of.
All of these things are quite apparent when you're living there or staying there. You can hear the call to prayer 4 or 5 times a day. You can see people going in and out of the mosques. This story that the practice of Islam is being wiped out is totally untrue. Now, if that story is untrue, what other stories are untrue? The story about the language being wiped out is totally untrue because you can see the language everywhere. And that's the point that I've been making on Twitter, and probably the point that has caused me most of the problems that I have on Twitter, where people don't believe me. And my question to them is, well, when were you last there? And they haven't been, and I have. And so they'd rather believe a story that they see on CNN or BBC. They'd rather believe that than a guy who they think is making up the story. It's really gone a little bit crazy that many of them start saying things to me like, but you can't ride in Xinjiang. And my answer to that was, well, yes, you can.